Do you know any of your friend who was sitting with you in your 10th grade and yesterday when you check that guy is EVP of a particular company, executive vice president. I know it happens with a lot of us that there's somebody who's our drama partner, and then for last 10 years you are not connected to that person, and one fine day you hear one of your friend telling her, "Hey, do you know this guy Mahesh is right now working as a president in this particular company?" And it's totally unbelievable. But what is more unbelievable is if you are able to connect with that Mr. Mahesh or Mr. Xavier or whoever it is and request them for a referral, it works. So, as per LinkedIn, almost 80 to 90% of jobs people can get if they use the right alumni referral. Now, it's same for whether you are a fresher or just out of college or you are a professional. You are working in a company for last 10 years or 5 years. You have been job hopping different places, but you have pals at different places and they are working in some other company. So these are two different things, but in both the places, alumni network is the one that works for. When it comes to freshers, what you might not know is a fresher just who came out in 2024 after completing graduation on an MBA needs to just find out the target list of companies. Again, target list of companies. So once you have a target list of companies, you can go in that company, pay on the company page, and try to find out who are the people who are working over there and from which college they are working. And once you know that this is the person who has been an alumni of your college, you can always request via your alumni page, can we both get connected? And then the next step is, can you go and meet that person for an informational interview? Informational interview is a concept wherein you're not actively looking out for job, you're just looking out for information about what that skills are required when if you want to join a particular company for a particular designation. So in informational interview, you tell upfront that I'm not looking out for a job, but I'm just looking out for information regarding this particular designation and what I need to have. And in case if I have those particular things, how do I apply? So a lot of people, it's like a sales. And say if you call, if any telecaller calls you, what happens is you'll straight away hear the first line and you'll disconnect the call. But imagine the telecaller tells you that, hey, listen, this is not a sales call. Okay, I just need 1 minute of your time, and I ask two questions, and then I close the call. What happens is it becomes a qualifier round for the salesperson, while for you, there's nothing that you have to give to that particular person because there's nothing that the person is asking from you. But they took two, three parts of information, and when the salesperson exactly calls you, they will be able to connect with you on those three parts. So now I'll just proceed and show you how you need to use the alumni. So here is our LinkedIn profile, and on LinkedIn profile, I'll click on Moses and we go on. Okay, so we are on our profile. I click on Xavier's where I was studying my post graduation. I don't know why it is moving in different direction. Okay, so I'll go from a different. I hope this it opens to education. Now that our education is open, what I'll do is I'll click on alumni and I'll try to find out my alumni network, but I'll try to find out the year. So what I'll do is I'll find out people who are studying around in my tenure, so around 2000 to to 2008. This is a tenure that they will closely be related, and I know these are the these are the places they are working: Unilever, JP Morgan, British Council, ICICI Bank, HDFC, Intune Instruments, UAE, Deloitte, Kotak. Is there something which is interesting to me? Be looking out something in medical. I don't think anybody is part of any medical. Let's go back 1995. Let's see if anybody is there. So Unilever again, Deloitte, Kotak, Qatar Airways. Let's check Philips. Who's working in Philips? So Prabhakar Tendulkar, he's a general manager in Philips. Oh, I guess he's connected. No, he's not connected to me. Both were at Xavier's Institute, and he works in Philips. But it's I think it's the normal Philips company. It's he is posted on stroke, so he works in Philips Medical Devices, Philips Biotin. If he has reposted it, he works with Philips. Okay, great. Philips nasal laser. Okay, he works with Philips in medical devices. Now that we know this, okay, message, it says to use premium. But what I can do is I can again premium. I can send him a personalized message. Say add a note, and I write over here that hey Prabhakar, we both studied at Xavier's Institute of Management Research. Glad to know that you're working in Philips medical devices, and I'll really love to. I just wanted to understand two aspects. If you can help me out regarding Philips. This is not an interview. I don't need a job right now, but these are the two things I need to know. We have seen that he is a bit active on LinkedIn. So 2 months back. So let's hope that he responds to us. That's the only way we can ask him. And if he has shared his email ID on LinkedIn, then if we have a sales navigator, we can easily connect to him and request him. This is how you approach when it comes to your alumni section. Now, when you are somebody who has worked in Miram, so I have worked in social media and I want to use my connections of my last company where they are working. So let me see. So what I'll do is I'll search for my target company. The target company where I want to work is say an agency I want to work. So I'll search minimalist. So minimalist. Uh, I'll search for minimalist over here. The minimalist, and I'll search. So keep this thing in mind. Yani this is a very interesting thing. What I'll do is I'll click for people now, and then use all filters. Then I say first connections, and then I say India, current company the minimalist, and I'll say past company. Past company is Miram India. This will help me that okay, these are the set of people who were earlier working in my company Miram and now shifted over here. So Manish Dodani and Ketki Kripal. So Manish is already connected. I know Manish, so I can request Manish to see whether we can do a session over there. We can part whether he can help me out to understand over there whether there are any opportunities and exactly how does the company work, what are the key things in the company that I need to be aware about. So he was in March 2020 to August 2020. He was there for 6 months. And then brand head over here, he was with Triangles, digital school, digital marketing graduate program, digital marketing. So he, I think, was studied over here. This is how we use the alumni network. So whether you are a professional or whether you are an job seeker who's starting out new, use alumni. Alumni networks can give help you to pull a lot of results. Don't go spray and paint again. Target the list of companies. Try to find out who are working from your alumni network, and then approach them for an informational round of interview. Then ask them that whether if you develop those skills, is there a possibility that you can get a job opportunity. I this will help. Try it. Okay, try it for 60 days. It will give you great results.